Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know this is an unusual day to be broadcasting Horizon Zero Dawn, but like I said on last night's broadcast, the intention is to come in here on an off day and work on all of these side quests that are happening just up in the Frozen Wilds DLC. I will not be touching anything that is related to moving the plot forward in the game until we come back on Monday. But at the very least, we can go check in about our weapons, kill us some beasts, and find some more blue gleam, because we've still got some stuff to trade for. Okay, here we go. They really want us to get those fire claws first, but that's not what we're gonna do. Let's see. Let's finish up the 2 geared up things we already have done. We're gonna have to go and find a storm bird to do the other one. But that shouldn't be difficult. What the hell? Where are we going? Oh, I know exactly why it's doing that. Not the storm slinger. Not interested in slinging any storms just now. I am curious, we're right by the opening of the old Yellowstone caldera. Now that we've actually finished the plot, I wonder if you can actually get back into the facility. It's doubtful, but I'm curious. Where are you at? There we go.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
Can't wait to use it on something.
You've done good work with this weapon, Varja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original, after all.
Thanks for your work on the forge fire.
Pleasure. I mean, you couldn't be more of an improvement on her last owner. What a pile of slag he was.
I don't disagree.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
We run into each other again. If I didn't know anything.
She really wants me to go to a Stormbird site, and I think we could take out a Stormbird real quick, so... That's a city we haven't been to yet, or a settlement of some sort anyway. Might do that later. There's going to be a lot of side quests that are done before the final battle, but come Monday, we will definitely open up by heading up into the mountains and looking for that master override. Okay, Stormbird. There you are. Okay.
Just
Go,
gonna
Mama.
wait to get started.
Fascinating. They weren't looking for me.
Damn.
Got it.
Nice.
Varga said she could improve the storm sling like this.
Oh, now that all that's done. You guys aren't gonna offer me anything, or... Oh, there you are.
Got that part you need.
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Here it is. 1 Stormbird talent.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only, don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that.
Yeah, he probably set you on fire.
Whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Oh. Are we good, guys? Are we good? Fabulous. Just a lot of angry, unhappy noises there.
Good luck talking to Sakuli about the pain. I can.
Alrighty then. Turn off that quest.
Help me out, Nora, would you?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. You know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap moth fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
When Sakuli's finished, you'll be able to see her painting from anywhere in Song's Edge.
Let's go find some wayward hunters, shall we?
I've heard the song of your expedition to find the stone.
You, blue guy.
Pleasant days.
I know I can afford all of these. Let's see. 16. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my Karja Blazin Master now. And we will ignore all green exclamation points until we have finished this one.
If nothing else.
All in all, it really didn't matter which of those two products I picked. I'm not going to use either one of them right now. Oh, and look, we came across a fire claw immediately. Inventory. Let's try. That didn't do shit. That sucked. Why did it take so long to kill? Because I can't even ask that question. It's because I was pissing around. Let's be real, self. So those were perhaps not the best conditions to try out the new weapons in, but we did get to see what they could do, which is not much in my very incapable hands. Well, it's going to take us through the arch. The last time we went through this way, it was in the dark, so didn't get to see things like the geyser.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
Oh, we're going to have an easier time because I already took this sucker out.
I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Well, so we're gonna kill some machines.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Oh, hello, honey. What are you doing, hon? There we go.
Let's try this! Who's better than us, huh? Nobody. That's who.
I mean, whatever you say, y'all. I took out all of those, pretty much.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
All right, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Bergren? Let's talk.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergren's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Anacut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we are traveling to the Sundom.
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then? Look,
All that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergren.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Oshram could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tool him out. He sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw. And...
Boys, shut up! Ugh. Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergren was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's gotta keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The Bloody Snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Warrack?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Are we going back through the arch, or... Is that a new one? Just so many goats everywhere.
I'm ready.
Damn it.
Stay down!
Oh, a tower we haven't hit yet. Oh, 'cause that's one of the ones where I said I'd come back to it. Probably because all those handsome guys wandering around it.
It looks like that machine carries fluid in those things. I'm not sure I want to find out more.
Fuck. Handled. Aw, damn, I shot it too close to the tower. Oh well.
It's Aratok. 2 fire claws. This is gonna be tough. We have to stop them.
We will.
Well, if this doofus is gonna keep doing that. Jerk. Might as well get the box.
Sorry to spoil your fun. That's another one.
Oh, nice. Gonna have to clear out my mods a little bit, though. Love it. Later, bruh. So the gist I'm getting is I'm gonna wind up doing this Fireclaw quest whether I mean to or not. There's an impressive amount of nothing out here. I kinda like it.
Stocking up.
Aw. What a shit place to have to die. All of the pretty colors. And the geysers. Hooray! And if I am not mistaken, that is the bear hall. The hall what contains many bear.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope. That's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort to work,
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
Killing machine that disappears into thin air. Just what
Shit. As long as nothing busts me in my ass before I finish
this
this.
tower could be useful.
This is good. Making progress.
That was fun.
I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to Ty? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onakut wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you're willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onakut's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onakut, damn him, he wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onakut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. We found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory... it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Ty. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Guys, I have so much Snap Moss stuff. Do you want to just take my stuff? do want to explore this area a little bit more heavily. You'd think there'd be something, right?
This animal figurine. The shape looks familiar. No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Horrible! I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than Burning Turkeys.
I still think that's the worst.
Let's hunt.
Sun's headed for the west. Keep my guard up.
Shit. It just wasn't taking in for whatever reason. Get up, my dude.
Come on.
Okay. It's handled, guys.
Maybe this will do.
Guys, we got the thing. What's left? Ah, crap. Oh, another tower. And just a bunch of them all the way over here, isn't there? Thankfully, nothing guarding it.
Red light.
How many of these do you think you can handle?
You really gonna ask me that?
Time to take you down.
I'm very thankful we met you, Aloy. Come here, Aloy.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time.
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, we'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. They've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivors scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
Oh. Well, now what that tells me is that the blue gleam is probably up there on the ridge. Look at that, I managed to Skyrim hop up here. Okay, it should be... Yes!
Won't be hard to solve things like this.
Take that.
If you have no ambition to one day become chieftain, why even call yourself Banuk?
Here we go. You, Metal Lord.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent him to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Promised the card
Woohoo!
justice for their murdered friend. Why do they remain
What,
in the
3 blue gleam?
You're looking strong.
Untested weapon coil. What's these?
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werak, from protection, from our songs.
My chieftain, Copeland, am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favorite! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength? Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Dude, get out my way.
You took Artok's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light. And the Karja beside me. with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werak had cause to quarrel, I was the solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me. Or, when they needed someone to lose, for appearances, I could do that too. Now an Outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werak's shame.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man?
Of course! For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werak?
From warmth, march me up the slopes of the cloud shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatet.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow, and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the Horn gives a call from my exile.
Huntress, what business do you have with us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruaz. Struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruaz's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before?
3, maybe 4 in the last few seasons. That's no surprise. This place punishes even the prepared, and many young nobles don't prepare. But usually the snow covers everything, and the bodies are never found. No thanks to the Banuk.
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
In these outlands, even the sun cannot thaw all it touches.
Doesn't sound like you trust the Banuk much.
They're not without their reasons to keep apart from us. 10 years of reasons.
Always the war. The war is over. We made amends, but no. The land never forgets.
Snow and ice keep memory, they say.
It takes time for scars to heal.
You think I don't know that? I still bear the lashes for refusing one of the Mad King's sun priests. I was your age then.
Times of shadow. Times of shadow.
You're very helpful, sir.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
This is it. Snow's been disturbed a lot. Oh, here's something. That was used for the killing blow. Blood on the snow. This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatut. Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatut the kind of fighter who hits from behind with a tree branch? Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. And someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees. If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing.
Oh, boar hunters.
Well, this is ominous. A dead end? Someone covered this over. What are they trying to hide? Karja armor. This looks bad.
Yes, good.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
She's coming for us!
Gonna get you!
with it.
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced. My kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Innotent. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
I need to go after Innotent. But I should find some more evidence first. Her face. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas. So it was a Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Karja gear's not warm, but if Innotet's naked on a snowfield, he'll take what he gets. Okay, time to get moving.
What that? Data corrupted. Calving has begun. Cow elk may be hostile during calving season. Do not approach within 25 yards of elk at this time. Due to recent cool and damp weather, fire danger downgraded from moderate to low. No restrictions on campfires. 7 additional complaints were logged regarding the behavior of Smokey, Hestia-class firefighting robot, toward campers in the park. Despite being programmed to reflect current weather conditions, Smokey snuffed several campfires lit within designated fire rings while playing back the recorded message intended for conditions of severe fire danger. I love that its name is Smokey. On Friday, Smokey did not return to the robot storage shed at the time of park closure. Rangers located him near the north entrance, dumping ice into designated swimming areas of the hot spring. Resisting all attempts at containment, he acted aggressively toward the Rangers and was disabled with a hunting rifle by the site supervisor. A ferrotechnician will arrive on Monday to evaluate Smokey. I kind of love that. You heard it here first. Only robots can prevent forest fires. Crap, 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 crap. Handled. My thought process is I've got a long way to run, and hitching a ride would be better.
Change of plan.
Later.
Fireclaw.
Cool, I can take down trees. I feel powerful. Yeah, I knew you could get up there. Crap.
The closer it takes, the more people want to lose that another. I'm not getting up there. Can't go on the sides.
Well, this is where I leave you, dude. As soon as I find where the handholds are. There we go.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees. More than equipped to take you on. Halfway there.
A lot of log balancing in this area of the map, I'm finding.
Frozen solid. Mixed feelings about that. In a tit! In a tit! Maybe behind the rock.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone shell got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
Where was she keeping them?
A dead Karsh's claws. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue.
Yeah, your underoos aren't that impressive anyway.
I swear, thought I saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
You better hurry. Machines.
More coming? More coming.
I can get out of this.
Nice.
Now that was a fight.
You didn't
Your
do
trial's
anything.
over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen?
I'll see you in town then. You'd better make it. All right?
I give my pledge.
So by the new law, if Initet survives, he's forgiven. I will report to his chieftain that he wasn't guilty in the first place.
Oh, do.
Dozen days.
Initit told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Initit return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Werak, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Werak, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their Karja victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Werak.
How are you feeling?
As if I've been pounded the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
You can decide for yourself what it means to be a Banuk. It might not be what the chieftain and the shaman tell you. Whether you stay with this Werak or find another...
I'm better with decisions like, do I start with the left or the right?
There's more to you than your fists, Initit. That's why I believed you.
It was my chieftain who taught me honesty. He said, a Banuk should not be treacherous when the ice is treacherous enough. I'll sit with my bruises for a time, then talk with her again. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weighed against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Initit.
Oh, nearly there.
I'll give this to the Oscar.
And I think, about an hour, 20 minutes for a side thing. I think this is all I'm going to do right now, so that I can come back on other days during the weekend and do a few more side quests. I want to thank you all for joining me and remind you that the story-driven parts of this broadcast are on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're over on YouTube, come on over and watch us live sometime. And if you're watching from the PS4, you can find me on Twitch and YouTube under the name ImpureTale. Y'all have a great evening.